hey man, can I join the corner with you? Because I totally deserve to sit in the corner after these last 2 weeks. Legitimately, I do. What, there's no room for me in the corner? Well, screw you then. But, oh, we're recording again. Well then, we were still in the Battle Resort. This is the last season of League Play in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire on the channel. And so I just thought we're still celebrating in the, for Sun and Moon in the Battle Resort. But I have gone 0-2, -6 in the last couple of weeks, which kind of has tumbled me down the standings. Not necessarily, I'm still 6-3, but still. But the person we are playing this week got me energized to team build again. Because after my last loss, I just felt deflated. I didn't really feel like doing this anymore. And then I saw who I was going up against, and he reminded me. Because we play the Seattle Smeargles, and coached by Sketchy Smeargle. And this guy has been talking trash, like, to me. Like, well, I mean, at least at the beginning of the season. He's been working very hard at his job as of late, so there hasn't been time for trash talk, but it recently came out a little bit after a little bit to trash talk some more. But we have an interesting team to go up against because it's quite a stally but powerful team. You can see it right there with Clefable, Entei, Mega Venusaur, Alabamola, Jolteon, Ditto, Haxorus, Darkrai, Mienshao, Chinchino, Balfolant, and Skarmory. I'm considering that Skarmory, Mega Venusaur, Talonflame, Jolteon, all them good stuff is going to come through. But, like I said, we actually have some new Pokemon to get to. First things first, I have a team in my, party already, so you might see some of them, probably not. But the first Pokemon we are going to be bringing is Kyurem White again. Chancellor the Kyurem White, as always. And it is timid nature, and I believe it has enough speed to outspeed a... Shoot, what is it? Is it a Modest? Or is it an Adamant Entei? I think it is. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to double check on that. And if that's true, I might want to switch it to Flash Kim. I don't know. But a Life Orb Draco Meteor Timid is going to hurt stupid hard. Like, very hard. So... that's what we have. I think that's what it was, though. But it is holding the Life Orb with Roost, Draco Meteor, Ice Beam, and a Flash Cannon. Our next Pokemon we are bringing is going to be Wagner the Hippowdon with an Impish Sandforce leftover, Stealth Rock, Slack Off to Earthquake Toxic. The problem is, against a Skarmory, he can bring in my, well, he can bring it in, and just, I'm absolutely walled on this thing. I didn't really want to bring this set, but nothing really worked in that fourth move. Theoretically, I could have ran Roar or Whirlwind, but my history with that move against Sketchy Smeargle has been complete trash, so I'm not going to risk my luck on that. So this thing is just a massive physical wall, in other words. So that's all I can show you about that. The next Pokemon we will be bringing is Thomas the Thunderous, and there's a reason why it's looking offensive with Timid Expert Belt. And I believe it has enough speed to outspeed the... which one is it? Has enough speed to outspeed Chinchino, or is it it's Mienshao? I'm pretty sure it's Mienshao. Yeah, Mienshao. But it's Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Focus Blast, Hidden Power. No Thunder Wave this week. And there's a reason why. I've kind of changed the feeling of my team, you know? And I'll get to that when I show you the 2 new Pokemon. Actually, I have 3 new Pokemon that I picked up on free agency right before the deadline. And they will be popping up pretty soon. Right about now, actually. You can see Locket the Staraptor. This is not Seattle the Staraptor who cheers for us on the sideline. This is Locket the Staraptor, who is Adamant Reckless Choice Scarf. Has enough speed to outspeed the Jolteon. With Double Edge Brave Bird, U-turn in close combat. Basically, along with... This is how I see it. It's a nice core between Thomas and Locket right here, U-turn core, Volt turn rather, because then I can just Volt turn around these things. Like I go out into let's say he has like Skarmory, I bring out this thing, then he wants to have something to resist it, like let's say the Venusaur, and then I go back out into Staraptor, and it's just a consistent thing wearing his team down, especially if I have rocks up. So, depending on what his team is, I might lead with Hippowdon or Staraptor, because, well, I don't think he has a ground type. Also, something I need to add, the reason why I wanted to run what is it called? I wanted to run Fusion Flare on this thing, but the one thing I didn't want him to do is bring Ditto, and then I have Fusion Flare instead of Flash Cannon, and this actually would destroy my team. Like, if he had a Choice Scarf Ditto, I wouldn't know what he would go for, so I couldn't run that risk, so I don't have Fusion Flare. I forgot to add that. The next Pokemon we are bringing is not Aquila. That's in a different team. I meant to pick up the Pokemon in the box. Here's a new person. Here's another new Pokemon that we picked up in free agency. Replacing Mega Absol, we have KJ Wright. Actually, just KJ. The Mega Aggron, who is max defense, or rather max special defense, careful, sturdy, Aggronite, yada yada yada. It's a Mega Aggron with Heavy Slam, Sleep Talk, Rest, and Curse, as it just curses away at the sky, I guess. I don't know, but this is the Pokemon that I've wanted to try out with a certain core. The Dragon type has kind of differed with each time, but I've always wanted to pair Mega Aggron with Florges because his defense is stupid high, while Florges' defense is, or rather special defense is stupid high. So you merge those two together and you get, I wouldn't call it an unstoppable wall, but it's a pretty tough wall. At least I've always wanted to try it. I haven't been able to try it in League format, but we'll try it sometime soon, because Florges is not with us this week, actually. The last Pokemon we will be bringing is actually going to be Gastrodon the Gastrodon, which needs to be nicknamed. I'm going to need to fix that, but it should be Reed. It has its max defense, so I can switch into it on the Entei with leftovers, Storm Drain, Earth Power, Recover, Toxic, Scald, and that's how we do. It's pretty much self-explanatory. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and nickname my Gastrodon Reed, and I'll see you at the battle now! Here we go. Now, hopefully we can deal with him and his trash-talking ways. And as always, I am checking my team. And as always, my heart is racing. Either that or my head is just going crazy. Whoa! No, I don't want to quit. We're going to hit battle start! And we're going to see what he's going to bring. I always have a set of 4 in the sweeper calc, just to make sure that I know what he's bringing. Okay, so, yep, there's Darkrai, there's Clefable. No Jolteon. So, I got Skarmory, Entei, and Clefable right, but Darkrai is actually replacing Jolteon, which was my number 1 pick, you know. Darkrai. Let's give him the, oh, shoot, I need to change the set. Okay, Pokemon number 4 is the same. Sure, yeah, sure. Then we also have Mienshao, which I think is going to be Choice Scarf. And the last one is Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur. Do I have to really change it to Mega? Unbelievable, I really do. That's so annoying. That is pretty annoying. We'll make it to level 50, and then we'll go from there. Sweet. Okay, let's take a picture of his team now that I got it. Because we see Skarmory, Entei, Darkrai, Clefable, Mega Venusaur, and the Mienshao. So what I see here is no way to get rid of rocks except for Defog on the Skarmory, which we can use to get in handy with. I think actually I'll lead off with Thomas. Or should I? I don't know. It's gonna be a tough call. Wagner. Let's lead off Wagner. Or you know what? We can lead off with something crazy. Lead off Locket. You know, we could totally do that and just slam something in the head. No, okay. He's probably gonna lead with Mienshao or the Skarmory. It's kind of a huge risk. Maybe I should have led with the Thundurus. I mean, it's hard to tell at this point if that was a good idea or not. Ah, my head hurts still. Hopefully that doesn't throw me for a loop, you know? Leading off with Wagner. Here we go! Mount Pyre. It's going to be the Entei. So this is kind of a good choice for me. Mount Pyre. Alright, Mount Pyre. I should, like, really wipe down my thing. My webcam. Now, do we go straight into Reed? I think we do. Watch him have Hidden Power Grass. Oh, no. If he does, then that's just absolutely nuts. That would be absolutely nuts. Just first turn, just predict it. Actually, it's not even a prediction. Sacred Fire. Right against Reed. And is he going to snag the burn? No burn. And he's Life Orb, not Choice Banded, so that's actually much better. Now, I actually want to go ahead and maybe predict. It's a tough call because nothing else resists it. tough, tough, tough call. We have no reason not to go for Scald, though. And I wouldn't be surprised to see some HP Grass. If he wants to do that, then that's fine. That is okay with me. Been waiting for this rematch for a long time, you know. About, this is August, 5 months. 5 months that I've had to wait for this rematch. Through all the trash talk and all the, stuff that was added to it. Ow, my head. Oh, this is gonna sting. My head hurts pretty something terrible. I don't know why. It just does. It just burns with a white, hot intensity of 1,000 tons. It actually doesn't show the hidden power Grass is actually going to go out into Haley, the Clefable, to take the Scald. I should have Toxic it, but then again, that doesn't really matter. Because this is probably Magic Guard. Probably Magic Guard. What this thing wants to do, though. I get a free switch into... maybe not. I don't know. I don't think he goes to the fighting move. It's kind of redundant, you know? But he's probably going to be setting up his rocks here. So I'm going to go straight into KJ Wright, making his Seattle Staraptors long-awaited debut. I've been trying to get this thing since PGL Season 3. Got sniped. Wanted to draft it this season. Got sniped. The person who had it dropped it, and now it's in my hands. So let's get it on. I think I might be dehydrated. Somebody told me if I had like a pulse headache where it just went, where I just had pain to the beat of my heart. Drink of water, you know. As MNJ TV said it, hydrate or die, you know. Hydrate or die. I should probably check that. Maybe I should. Okay. Well, we'll wait. Headache to the beat of my heart. Okay, so it's a throbbing one. So I'm gonna switch out into KJ. Watch him have HP hidden power. Moonblast. Okay, that's decent. That is decent. That is decent. But now. I mean, I can't set up on the Skarmory, which is I'm predicting the Skarmory to come through here. Actually, I don't have rocks, but I'm predicting Skarmory to come through here. I'm totally predicting Skarmory to come through here. I don't want to do this. But I have to. He's making those switches. I'm telling you, he's making those switches. And a heavy slam is going to hurt. He's going into Skarmory. I'm going to make a double switch. Yep, there it is. Go right into it. Go right into it. There's Armada. So I made the right decision. And I have a free Volt Switch. I do believe so. Yep, free Volt Switch. Here we go. Here comes the one and only. The one and... Hey! What are you doing, man? Get back to the right page. Okay, so here comes the Volt Switch. A free Volt Switch. So if he wants to go ahead and run that risk, I am fine with that. 100 per. Except I've got a hair sticking up. Oh, my head hurts beyond belief. Ah! That's the second time I've said that. But I had a nice double switch right there, predicting the Skarmory. Easy mode. Easy. So now he has to switch out. I said I was not holding anything back here today. Not on this battlefield. Not when there is a playoff spot on the line, because I win and I'm in. Pretty much. It's that simple. And with his new team, I feel like I have the right cohesion, if that's the correct word. I don't know if it is, but if it is, then there you go. Coercion, synergy, all that fun stuff. Man, he takes his time just like Cooper does. I've never battled Cooper Kashiru, but Cooper, I would love to battle Cooper one day. I'm getting some training right here, because he's definitely taking a long time, you know? You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if this is going to rival my longest battle, which was week 7 against True X Norseman. Or if that's not his name anymore, it's Norsey Plays. I'm pretty sure. But it was the Boston Silk Scarfs. And I did, I think that match was around 40-something minutes. And this is probably going to reach 40 minutes at the rate things are going here. So I'm going to make the switch out. He's going to make the switch back into Haley, which means I can just go right into Staraptor here. I can actually judge that. That is not... That's a physically defensive one. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Well, we can just go into lock it. Actually, from this range, if he's... That's definitely physically defensive. I can just double check that on the calc here. Clefable. It would help if I would spell it correctly. Clefable, max defense. If he has no defense investment... Because that did roughly, like, 30%. 30%. Thunderous, where... I need to find Thomas. Volt Switch on a level 50. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely max defense. And the way I look at it, Staraptor knocks that out completely. Staraptor just knocks that out completely. Like, one-shots it. Like, literally, I'm looking at this, and that is 81 to 96% with a Reckless Brave Bird. Instead, though, I'm going to go ahead and go for the U-turn, because I'm threatening him out pretty hardcore here. Yep, there it is. See, this is what I like about this team now. I have a lot more U-turners and such. So here comes Armada. I'm going to have him on the run on a consistent basis here, because he is not going to be doing that very often. Whoops, that's not what I needed. Hold on, I'm like, windowless. If only I had 2 monitors, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, the Sturdy's actually going to be broken. I can go right back into Thomas here. This Volturn Core, I'm so glad I picked up Staraptor. That's the one key I needed. I mean, I know Zoroark has the U-turn too, but it's a lot easier to do with Staraptor. So I am going to go for Volt Switch this time. He's going to get his rocks up, though. That's the unfortunate thing, because he could stay in here. With the Sturdy, of course. But what I can do here now is Mega Evolve. Unless he's roosting up, but he's gonna go for the rocks. I'm gonna go back into KJ. I'm gonna go right back into the Behemoth, AGT Ron, the boss god, and he sets up the Stealth Rocks, which is pretty obvious. I got 3 Pokemon that are weak to it. But he's probably gonna save this. He's probably going to save this, but that won't stop a heavy slam, you know. I can Mega Evolve and get my filter up. Oh, he's staying in. KJ, right. Are you going to do the right thing? Oh, he has Roost, and he's faster. I should have realized that, you know. I should have totally realized that. So that's going to actually stutter step my stuff. And I should have cursed up, now that I look at it. I mean, that's... Okay, that's going to do a decent amount of damage. He might actually switch out here. But into what? But into what? I need to force a defog, you know? I totally need to force this defog. So I can't be hasty here. I can't be hasty. Let's set up a curse and see what he wants to do. If he wants to go for the roost, that's a-okay with me. Although he would get near full, but I mean, I'm setting up curse. Oh, he has taunt. Well, so much for that. So much for that idea. So we can't set up on this thing. We cannot set up on this thing. Sucks, but now he's going to be able to do some stuff. Let's go into Reed now. Let's go right into Reed. Okay, why does this look so foggy? I'm sorry, it bugs me. It straight up bugs me. It should not look that bad. There we go. That looks much better. That looks so much better. Like, literally, it looked like somebody had sneezed over the top of it. It looked pretty bad. But if I go into Reed here, I can possibly heal up and such. It's a way, like, I need to force him to defog. Because with his team... not really. So he's actually going to withdraw and go out into Wizcareefer, which is going to be... Oh, crap. Wrong Pokemon to be in! I don't want to be in here. I definitely don't want to be in here. It's definitely not the best idea. Because now this becomes an issue. It definitely becomes an issue. He's going to Mega Evolve and go for the Grass-type move. Actually, I can go into Chancellor here. I can go straight into Chancellor. And the funny thing is, Thick Fat does not matter. Due to the Turbo Blaze, I'm about to... you think you have a Wizcareefer. I have the Turbo Blaze at 420. Headed straight for your... on the other side of the field. You have something to deal with it. I don't know if you do. But, I mean, nothing's gonna take a super hard Draco Meteor. It's a Life Orb Draco Meteor. I'm gonna take some Stealth Dark damage. I need to get in Hippowdon. Just to set up the rocks. Just to force a defog. I need him to do that. Because what I'm gonna do is get lowered down to 156. And he's gonna go for the Grass type move after he Mega Evolves here. Straight after he Mega Evolves here. Come on, what do you got? What do you got for me, man? Sludge Bomb. He actually goes for the Sludge Bomb, which does a lot of damage. Huh. Well, let's roost up and see what he wants to do. He's probably going to switch out because he doesn't want to take a super strong attack. I am going to roost up. He's probably checking to see what my spread is. He does probably will see that I'm not running a max HP one that I normally do. Thanks, Vinny, for talking me out of that. I tend to like running bulky Kyurem White, but I hope that doesn't mark the end. Normally, I think he would have around like 231 HP. I think. I'm not quite sure, actually. I'm not exactly sure. But I need to get my HP back up. So supposedly, somebody said that Florges is actually a really bad choice against Sketchy's team. And Florges... Well, I wish I can get my phone right now, just so I can do stuff while I'm waiting. But Florges supposedly would give me a like a drop in momentum. You know what I mean? The fact that I wouldn't have any momentum at all going into the with the Florges, and then wish passing, yada yada yada. Like, I feel like, well, what did he say? He said the person said that it would give him switches into stuff like Entei, Skarmory, Clefable to set up some Calm Minds. So we're gonna go ahead and roost up here, though. Roost right up, get back up to full, they're near full, and he goes for the Sludge Bomb again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Of course! We're poisoned! That's the second time today! Spoilers for Battle Spot Champions. But it's like, come on, man. Come on. So, I'm looking at this, and Ice Beam does 180. Draco Meteor is going to do... I'm just testing this. 180 versus 130 times 0.5, 65 plus 65. So Draco Meteor actually is going to be doing more here. So we're going to go for Draco Meteor. We're going to go straight for the first time. I'm pretty sure I'm dropping a Draco. And this is a Life Orb to Draco Meteor. And almost going to one-shot. But the question is, Sludge Bomb... I'm pretty sure I should take that. See, I'm telling you, the poison, man. The poison. I'm pretty sure that was a high roll or something. I'm looking at this, and a Sludge Bomb. Wish I could tell. Yep. That's great. That's pretty great. I'm also 162 HP on this thing, so that's fun. I'm gonna go for U-turn. U-turn will knock Wiz Khalifa out. Of course, Sludge Bomb will knock me out. Of course, Sludge Bomb would knock me out. Okay, where's the switch? Where's the switching stuff? I need to check this. Switch. There we go. So, I need to double check this. Sludge Bomb on Kyurem White. 28 to 34. I was at like 80. And I was at 207. I know this can... Let me check. Kyurem White. So this will knock out you. No, not that Kyurem White. Kyurem White. So, now actually, what do you have for Gastrodon? What do you have for Gastrodon? I need to be careful with the other thing. If I go into... What does he go into, actually? First of all, let me check this. Well, let me double check this. Kyurem White, because I was just like at a loss right there. Mega Venusaur, defensive. Sludge Bomb should be doing 7%. 34% is. I'm pretty sure you got a high roll right there. Because I was at like 80, 81. You got more of a higher roll. So this is going great. You know what I mean? Looking at his team, though, I mean, this is the best time to go into Wagner to set up the rocks. So if I can set up rocks... Actually, if he... I'm just trying to think of this. Because now he might go into Skarmory here. Because I'm going into Wagner. I get my HP back up to full, so that's pretty cool. But if I go into Wagner, he might go out into Skarmory. But then what would he do then? What would he do then? So this is a great start, you know. Great start. Everything's doing great. Great, great, great. No, not really great, because I just freaking lost Kyurem White. Kyurem White has not been doing anything as of late. And had I been able to run my normal set, I would have had fun knocking things out. But that's why I tend to not... Wow, here comes Mount Pier. Hoping to get the burn, but we're just going to go right back into my... We're going to actually go right back into Reed here. We got no reason not to. Okay, so if you're hiding the fact that you had HP Grass, because, like, this is a perfect time for you to go for HP Grass. And if you do, congratulations. Golf clap. Let's see if he does. Sacred Fire. No, he's just going for Sacred Fire. And he's probably going to get the burn this time, knowing my luck. Yep, there's the burn. There is, in fact, the burn. Great, great, great. Everything's just not working for me, because this just lowers my ability to do stuff. So now I have to recover. And he gets a free switch basically into anything. Preferably, more than likely the Skarmory, mind you. And maybe if I can get a burn on that thing, because I'm just going to sit here scalding. Goes for Sacred Fire again. And I'm not sure why he's staying in here. I'm literally just going to be recovering. Because I need to play for the late game, you know. I definitely need to. So I'm not about to just consistently stay in here. I can't. I won't. Legitimately, I cannot do that. So I'm going to sit here and recover once more, get my HP back up to full, just to get switches in here. He might switch into the Clefable here. I need to turn off the Venusaurs there. Yep, there's the withdrawal I was looking for. I knew he was going to withdraw that sometime. This is not my team. Yep, there's the Clefable. There is the Clefable. Now, I need to delete this thing. So I only have 5 Pokemon to deal with. 5 Pokemon to deal with. The Clefable is out here. I'm going to be nearly at full. Not going to be at full. But now he might actually go for T-Wave. I don't know what he wants to do. So I'm actually going to go ahead and set up the... I could Toxic it, but he's probably Magic Guard now that I look at it. He has to be Magic Guard. I did not get my rocks up. I'm just going to go straight for the Earth Power and see what he wants to do. There's the Thunder Wave. I knew he was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that. So that's why I wanted to get extra damage off on Haley here. Because, like, I'm not going to have you Thunder Wave. For some reason, just in my head, it's just like, Thunder Wave, Thunder Wave, Thunder Wave, Thunder Wave, Thunder Wave. And I'm not about to have him do that, you know. So, and I don't want him to Thunder Wave me again. Because if now that I know that he has Thunder Wave, I'm going to be a little bit more, like, frantic. I'm going to go for Earth Power again. He might go for Moonblast, but I'm just going to stay in here. Like, I'm going to play... Oh, he's going for Soft Boileds now. So I could have freely got something in. But I need to be careful. Because... What's my other 3 Pokemon? My other 3 Pokemon that are resistant get stopped by Thunder Wave. If only I could get like a... If only I could get like a special defense drop. But, praying for hacks. Ha ha ha. I'm stupid. 7-18. So the CX game has already started. It has already started. Now, he's probably going to go for something here. And I don't want to run the risk. So I think I'll go for Scald this turn. Now he's going for Calm Minds. So he's Calm Mind, Thunder Wave, Moonblast. So he's definitely Magic Guard at this point. Like, 100% he's Magic Guard. Like, I know that for a fact. I do get snagged the burn, but he is going to be Magic Guard, so that's not going to matter. And if he wants to Thunder Wave... Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? I have a Mega Aggron right now. I have a Mega Aggron right now that has Rest on it. And this thing can't taunt me, so... I mean... I can just go into this thing, tank all the Moonblast, because I am max special defense, and I can just set up all over you. We'll see if he goes for Calm Mind again, but I think I can just go for a Curse. No, he goes for Soft Boiled. That's good for me, actually. That's good for me. I would say... Okay, so what are we going to do here now? I think we just go for a Curse. If he goes for Thunder Wave, that's fine. So there's the Thunder Wave, like we were hoping. Or, not hoping, but you know what I mean. Just as long as we can break through Paralysis. Yes, okay, we broke through the first Paralysis. We broke through that first Paralysis. Now I feel like we can go for another Curse. We're going to go for another Curse here. And he might switch out here. Or he might just go for another Calm Mind and Moonblast and such, you know, all that stuff. No, he's going to switch out. Which is fine. He's probably going to go into Armada. Probably just going to go into Armada. I see you. But, I mean, this Heavy Slam's going to hurt. I'm not going to switch out. I can't switch out at this point. Because the Pokemon that are still alive and can deal damage to you are weak to Stealth Rock. But you can't really do anything, so I'm just going to go straight up Heavy Slam. Like, if you can taunt me all you want, I know it's coming, and I'm going to go for the Heavy Slam to hit you hard. This is a +2 Heavy Slam. So let's see how much damage this is going to do. He's going to go for Roost. He's just going to go straight for Roost. Hey, all I can do now is go for Heavy Slams, because I am taunted, so I can't do anything. Because we're the pirates who don't do anything, we just lay around and play around. That's not how it goes. I don't remember that song. I don't. But we can just consistently Heavy Slam here. Surprisingly, haven't gotten paralyzed once, which is very, very, very confusing. Because the thing is, once he taunts me, once my taunt ends, he can just reapply the taunt, so I can't really do anything. This is going to be a long time, but he might try to wear me out of Heavy Slams, and if he does, then that's bad, because that's my only attacking move. So I need to be careful about those Heavy Slams. I need all those Heavy Slams. He's actually going to withdraw. Is he going into Mount Pyre? Mount Pyre. Now, do we get the Paralysis, or do we break through again? This is now or never. Come on. I'm going to switch out after this. Oh, I managed to break through again! Wow, it tanks it. How does it tank it so much better? How does that tank that so much better? Oh my gosh! We had to switch out here, because I cannot do anything. I am forced to switch here. And go back into Reed. And take more Stealth Rock damage. And take another Sacred Fire. I'm pretty sure, actually, this is not good. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I lost it. I lost my switch-in. Because I'm pretty sure a Sacred Fire is gonna knock me out. Oh my gosh. At least I've worn it down. That's all I'm gonna say. He's gonna go for another Sacred Fire here and to knock me out. I'll try to recover, but I mean, things aren't looking good. Because there's another Sacred Fire. He lands it. And we live on 4! Oh my gosh! Reed is stepping up! Reed stepping up to the plate! We finally got something going our way here. I thought it was over for Reed, but Reed just hanging in there. We're going for recover once more. We're not playing around here. Not in the slightest. We recover again. I need to stop dropping this. You can totally hear it. See? You heard it again. You heard it again. He's going to have to run out of Sacred Fires eventually. Because I'm literally just going to sit here and recovering. As he dwindles himself down. Actually, unless he's trying to wear me out of recovers. How many recovers do I have left? Because I technically only have 8. If I have used them all against this Entei. Let me double check. Because I'm at 141 here. I should have at least like 6. Oh wow, I have 12 left! Oh my goodness. Go ahead and switch out, yo. If I can get some Stealth Rocks out here, you're down. You are done. You are done. So there's Haley again. Full health, mind you. And I'm just gonna go ahead and recover again. Nearly full health. Actually, I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, it'll be nearly full health just due to the burn. Reed is going to sling back down because of the burn. Now, I have to make the obvious switch and go back into KJ. So if he... Well, no, he's actually going to go ahead and stay in. Because I switched out first, and I don't know what he's going to do. So I can just go into KJ here. KJ is able to... Wow, he's going to go for the Calm Mind again. Okay. That is interesting. Gonna go play with fire, as I'm just gonna set up a curse myself. Because he has T-Wave T-Wave Moonblast. Oh, he's gonna withdraw. Go back out into Mount Pyre. Armada. We're just playing this massive switch game. We are just playing this massive switch. Okay, for one, KJ Wright has yet to get paralyzed once. Due to the paralysis, is yet to get immobilized. Which is pretty insane if you think about it. Not one time I've been paralyzed. So I need to make sure. Actually, what I can do is I can set up a rest here. No, I'm just going to go for the Heavy Slam to make sure that he can't roost back up. Or rather, that he can't roost back up to Sturdy. Because I don't want him at Sturdy. Because if I remember correctly, I can't go for rest. He's going to go for Taunt. So that's why I'm glad I did go for Heavy Slam here. Because I can stay in here all day. But I need to be wary of my Heavy Slams. I think I only have 16 of them. Because I know it isn't a 5 PP move. I know it's more than that. And KJ Wright, you need to slowly roll. The one thing blocking me is that Entei, I feel. And this thing, of course. But I need to play around the Stealth Rocks. I have to switch around. So I need to make sure that he doesn't get his Sturdy back. Because he's going to get it right back right here. And I'm still going for Heavy Slams. I just need to make sure that he can do that. And now the question... No, Sleep Talk is definitely a status move for sure. So, what do I do here? Because he's going to go for Taunt. He's going to go for Taunt, so I'm going to... So if he's going to go for Taunt... Okay, we're going to make the play and go out into Thomas. Taunt me right now. Rooster, taunt me. I need to lower your HP back. I need to lower your HP. Unfortunately, we're going to get hit by this thing. And there's the taunt that I was assuming was coming. Of course, that's not going to matter because we have all attacks, regular attacks. And the only Pokemon that can deal with this, actually, he has no Pokemon that resists. And I can freely just Volt Switch. It's a free Volt Switch. Something is going to be going down here. Yeah, because he has to withdraw here. I need to play a little bit more offensive to get this out. Haley's coming out again. Haley is coming out. So here, I have to Volt Switch. I have to Volt Switch. That does so much. Oh, man, that was a critical hit. Oh, crud. That sucks. I'm going back into KJ. I'm going right back out into KJ. Like, I literally have to. Or I could go into Staraptor, but I need Staraptor because it's out-choices everybody. Only that burn, man. Only that burn. What I can do here is take this opportunity to rest up. Because what the unfortunate thing about that is he has a free switch in back into Skarmory, which pretty much sucks. Because if he didn't have that taunt, I would be able to do some fun stuff. But I can't because he has taunt. But it'll be nice to get this paralysis off of Mega Aggron. I can Sleep Talk if he switches into something. Not on this turn per se, but... he's going to go ahead and withdraw. He's going to go right back out into Armada, and then roost up. Yep. It sucks. We're going to play this game again. That stupid Sturdy. There's the paralysis. There is the paralysis. Now, he's going to go for Taunt here. Like, he has to 100% go for Taunt. Or Roost, you know? He might want to get that back up. But, just on the premonition, I'm going to go for Rest. I'm tired of this Sturdy just bugging me. I'm going to go for Rest to see what I can do here. And if he taunts me, that's fine. We just make the switch out into Hippowdon, which I do believe he outspeeds me anyways there, too. Which means I need to get my rocks up on something, but there's nothing to get it on. Because Clefable, I wouldn't say Clefable can set up all over me. Let's see if he taunts. Withdrawing Armada. and goes out into Mount Pyre. Well, we have a switch in for that one. Easy mode. If only I had my stealth rocks up. If only, but we're able to rest back up. He's trying to... I literally tried to rest twice there. How many heavy slams do I have? I have 16 left. Good to know. So, going back into Reed. This is just going to be the switch game. No, it's like... The problem is the stealth rocks are up. I can't get them up. I have to wait and bring in a Hippowdon on the Mienshao or something else. Withdrawing Mount Pyre. Withdrawing Mount Pyre. So he predicted this coming. Brings out Bill Cosby. Oh, he wants to put something to sleep. Ooh, put me to sleep. Oh, he can't put Reed to sleep. Oh, but I can't do that. Does he get any grass moves? I need to check this really quickly. Does Darkrai get any grass moves? Play Pokemon Showdown. Team Builder. Do you get any grass moves, Darkrai? I just need to double check this. Nope, Hidden Power Grass is the only thing he gets. That's good to know. Hidden Power Grass is the only thing he gets. So in that instance... Wait a minute, Bill Cosby! That's the worst nickname. That nickname's in bad taste, man. I just realized that. That is pretty horrible, dude. That is legitimately pretty horrible. We're gonna go ahead and recover here. Oh, he's gonna go for Sludge Bomb. Predicting something. I'm not sure what. But he is Life Orbed. I could have had a free switch in back into my... Well, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. He's probably gonna have the... He's definitely gonna have that. I don't know what I'm saying, but he's definitely gonna have Focus Blast, and I don't want to deal around with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and go for... should I go for Toxic, or should I go for Earth Power? I should go for Toxic, you know. Go for the Dark Pulse, that's fine. We were able to tank that Sludge Bomb pretty nicely. He does carry the Life Orb, that's good to know. And this is where it gets tough. Withdrawing. Oh, does he go back into Clefable? He's back into Clefable. Goes right back into Clefable. I was considering going for Earth Power, which would have been nice. But, I mean, I can just go out into Hippowdon right now. Freely. I mean, he can set up Calm Minds, but after I set up my Stealth Rocks, I can just go right back out into my Aggron to take everything that he wants to throw at me. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get up our Stealth Rocks to make sure that that stupid Skarmory Sturdy is not available to him. Nice alliteration there, by the way. This is going to be a long, drawn-out match. I mean, we might time out at the rate we're at. It would suck to lose, like, to a timeout. That's why, at around, like, the 10-minute mark, I'll be trying to get my Pokemon's HP back to the highest it can possibly be, and then just try to stall out the last 10 to 7 minutes. Because I can just flutter around between my walls. Wagner, Reed, and, Wagner, Reed, and something else. So, there's the Moonblast, which I'm pretty sure I can tank pretty nicely. Not really. And I do believe he outspeeds me, and that's going to be a 2-hit KO. I was hoping he would T-Wave me or something. So, what we'll do is go for Slack Off here. Because he's going to go for Moonblast again. Like, he gets the easiest attack in the books. And we have to just straight up slack off here. We have to slack off. We have to slack off to a point where... I mean, with the leftovers, can we bring it back here? Is it a 2-hit KO? That's what I need to know. Because that's definitely Rest Call Mine. Moonblast on Hippowdon does 31 to 37. I'm sitting nearly at this much. Let's go for Stealth Rock right now. This is definitely in range for, like, he can't 2-hit KO me. So there's the Calm Mind. And now this is the point of the show where I switch out back into Hippowdon. Aggron. Because I get my Stealth Rocks up, now I can force either a Defog, or I can go ahead and go into, he can, and then his Sturdy's broken. I don't know, right now I'm a little bit, like, just static in my head. Just because I've been talking for 25 minutes now. My throat is beginning to hurt, I'm halfway through water. This is going to be a long video, you know? Totally long. Set up all the Calm Minds you want, man. Set up all the Calm Minds. I'm going to try to Heavy Slam you. Because I'm pretty sure... I mean... He doesn't have, I know he doesn't have flamethrower, so I need to remove that. I need to remove that off of the Clefable. He does not have flamethrower. So in that instance, Moonblast is going to be doing like 10%, or not 10%, like 20%. And if I can rest up, or just go for Heavy Slam, you know, it's fine too. There's the Moonblast. We'll see how much damage this does. Oh my goodness, that does a lot of damage. I need to. I get like 2 chances here. I get 2 chances here. All I need to do is rest up. All I need to do is rest up. Just please do not get paralyzed. That is all I'm asking you. Do not get paralyzed. Here's the Moonblast. Is it going to do more than 35? It's going to be such a roll. There we go. We get the rest off. That's a load off my shoulders. I was able to do that. He can't paralyze me while I'm here. But I can Sleep Talk until he goes out into the Skarmory, which kind of would suck. Sleep Talk is it status? It is a status move. So we're gonna go ahead and go for Sleep Talk here. He is going to force to withdraw, probably back into the Skarmory. Whiplash is actually the Mienshao. And if I can get a Heavy Slam Sleep Talk here, come on, you know you want to. It never works for me. I always grab rest. Drives me insane. Gotta go out in a Wagner. This is probably a reckless high jump kicking one. But we'll see how much this will do. He's probably gonna U-turn actually, but I gotta play it safe. I gotta play it safe. I'm rested. I just could have gotten Heavy Slam right there. Everything would have been fine. Now I'm probably going to get 2-shotted by this freaking high jump kicking Reckless. Oh my gosh, he missed the high jump kick. Oh, crap. That legitimately sucks. I've had that happen before. In fact, I wanted that to happen against Bogut and the Seattle Sandshrews in the LBA. But I didn't get that. He hit all 7 in a row. But that really sucks. Me not getting paralyzed a lot. That's just the nature of the game. But I mean, high jump kick is a base 90 accuracy move, okay? So it's the 10% that matters. And the funny thing was that Bogut of the Seattle Sandshrews in the LBA Season 5 actually had the Mienshao. So what I wanted to happen, like, how many months ago was that? What I wanted to happen 13 months ago finally happens, albeit 13 months too late. But I actually have a free Earthquake here. Because he has to withdraw, and he's actually probably just going to go back into Skarmory. Yep, Skarmory comes back in. It's going to be the long day. He's either forced to defog now. I don't know. Let's see what he wants to do, actually. I want to know if he wants to defog. Because he's shown Taunt, Roost, Stealth Rock. He hasn't shown the attack yet. So right now, I feel like I just want to set up rocks again. Let's see if he has defog. And if he goes for Taunt, that's okay too. But he hasn't shown me that 4th move. Is it defog? I know we get outsped by this Skarmory. And I just want to see if it's actually defog. Because then rocks will be off my side of the field. And then, like, literally what I'm trying to do here is if he goes for defog, and if he has defog, he'll go for it. Possibly right now. But then that'll get rocks off the side of my field. But withdrawing Armada. And he goes back into Haley. Just trying to set up rocks. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I mean, right now he has basically three Pokemon that's full. Darkrai's a little bit lower due to that. Yeah, right now I actually have the HP advantage. I have the HP advantage. So, KJ's asleep, so we can freely go into KJ. Because he's full HP. If he wants to, he can't Thunder Wave me. Because I am asleep. This is going to be a timeout for sure. 100 per. Yep, there's the Calm Mind. He's forcing the Calm Minds. He's forcing the Calm Minds. Man. This is taking some time. We're beneath 20 minutes. Like, literally my longest Wi-Fi battle, League or Casual, was against M&J TV back in the D-League. That was a timeout. That was a 4-3 timeout. Now, if I can just get the right move... He might stay in here, thinking that I could, like, what's what I'm looking for? Well, we'll see what he does. I don't want to play that switch game, because I have to, like, just consistently switch between, my 3 Pokemon that are not weak to Stealth Rock. So, I just need to keep my HP up a little bit higher. Because, as long as I have my percentages up, I should be able to win the game with it in a tie, 5-5. 5-5 tie. I've only been a part of 2 timeouts. One was against Jordy Boy, or he's now Jordy LDR. And M&J TV. Both were 4-3 timeouts. It was kind of a scummy thing to do against the whatever it's called, whatever the names are, Jordy, because what I ended up doing was at around the 17-minute mark, was it the 16? I just straight up stalled because I was facing on the barrel at 2 and 5, and I needed to win, so I was just trying to stall at the clock. And if this oh, he's going for Moonblast. Oh my goodness. Now would be the greatest time to get Heavy Slam, KJ. Now would be the greatest of all times to get Heavy Slam. Just get Heavy Slam, and we can be on with our day. Got Heavy Slam! And that's gonna one-shot! Complete. Oh, did that matter? Did that crit matter? Ah. I think that crit mattered. I have to check. At that range, that crit did not matter. That crit didn't matter at all. It does 116 minimum damage. So that crit did not matter. So I need to switch out here, and I'm going to go right back out into Wagner. I have to go out into Wagner here. That critical hit did not matter because it did 116% in min. He was all dependent on my sleep talk rule. So the next turn I will wake up with my I was about to say Kyurem. So that actually does pretty much a lot of damage. Now I'm pretty sure this thing is Choice Scarf. I don't know if it's to outspeed my fastest or his fastest. Odds are it has to be his fastest. This is really the only thing I really need it for. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for Earthquake. He's going to go for the high jump kick, and he's going to land it again. And we go for Earthquake, and Hippowdon gets another knockout, I'm pretty sure, because Whiplash is going to go down with a critical hit. So that definitely did not matter either, but it's for the clarity, you know. 67.1% minimum damage that does to a speed up, not a speed up. I want to see if I can not survive. I want to see if I can preserve differential, because literally Aggron does nothing at this point. So I'm going to switch out into Aggron, and if Aggron goes down, that's fine with me. Because Aggron kind of did his job. Because he is a special Pokemon, not a special Pokemon, or a special defensive, yeah. And, oh, he's nasty plotting! But he doesn't outspeed my Staraptor. I forgot about Bad Dreams! Oops. But we can, as long as we can live this, he has Nasty Plot, Sludge Bomb, he has to have Stab, and then that final move. What could it be? What could that be? I mean, Heavy Slam's not going to knock you out. So, literally, I'm just going to tip my hat off to KJ and then get a switch into Staraptor here. That's all I need to do. Something's going to go down here, for sure, because it's a Darkrai. It's a Darkrai. Does he not have anything else? I mean, if this Heavy Slam doesn't knock me out, or knock him out, I'm gonna let Aggron go down. And it's going to knock out. Don't tell me there's another crit. No, it's not. Aggron is just destroying! Destroying everything! What a debut! Mount Pyre, but I easily just go... Oh, Stealth Rocks. That's a hazard kill. Yeah, it is. I got this. All that's left is Armada. And Armada can't do anything. I can just go out. Right now, he goes out into Skarmory. I go out into my Thundurus to pick up another knockout. And I do believe this is a 5-0 win. And I do believe, unless he somehow can stall me out. I don't think he can, though. I don't think he can. There's Armada. He's not at full health. I mean, he can roost on my Switch. I need to save differential because I need all the differential I need against Kelly. I go out into Thomas here, and I don't know if he has another move, but I know he has Taunt, Roost, and something else. We'll see what that is. We're going to go out into Thomas here. And if he has Brave Bird... Yeah, okay, so his last move was Brave Bird, not packing the Defog. And that's going to... Ugh. Oh, wait a minute, it's not going to matter. He doesn't have the Sturdy. Woo! We got this! And this long-awaited match, long-awaited rematch, just to silence him. Just to silence him. We're going to go for Thunderbolt for BP. And we're going to pick up the 5-0 win against the Seattle Smeargles. And we do clinch the playoff berth. First time ever, the Seattle Staraptors are going to the playoffs. But we still have 2 more weeks to go, including that #1 seed that Kelly has. We need to get that from him. But how are we going to? Well, we have 1 more match against him. But next week, we do play Papa C and the New York Clinks. So if you want to see that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But as always, if you did like the battle, go ahead and drop a like down below from the top. And yeah, I will catch you back at the top later on, because that's how you do what. Here we go, the final. Woo, I'm so excited. That's what I'm going to do. Laszlo is going to go ahead and get tattooed and get his ponytail cut off here. Ice Beam.